Yeah, you're right in frame, so I like that. All right, this is. This is usually how I take pictures. This is. Yo, testing. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Which way?
Hey, anyway, make sure you see the shirt.
Yeah. I think it's good. I can't check this, but I think it's good.
All right, just talk, and then just we'll double check it to see if it works.
All right, so
just to make sure they both work, because I haven't used them both yet. I've only used the one for me.
okay, this is fucked up episode R3LAT Radio. We're just testing right now, testing. Of course, the people are gonna see this whole fucking thing.
Is there a link to this?
Is there a link? That gotta be the title of it. So let me check it out real quick.
I just unplug it. Yeah, just.
Oh shit. It looked like it was recording, right?
Yeah, it was recording.
That's fucked up. You set me the fuck up. I haven't used them both.
How did that come through?
I haven't used them both. Like, I haven't used them both. I mean, maybe it'll work.
That works. It's fine.
It works. I haven't used them both. I'll save it just to save it. Alright, let's do this.
I want to get the professional joint with box. Put like 4 mics on it.
Look, man. I every time I watch Joe Budden podcast, I want to like have.
I get more ideas just from him.
I want to have everything.
Yeah, but they got the handheld joints. I'm like, damn, crazy.
Expensive probably too. Anyway, this is R3LAT Radio Podcast, which shouldn't be. It shouldn't be called that. I should have fixed that by now, but I don't even care.
What is it called again?
R3LAT Radio Podcast. I just like the R3LAT Radio part. Then I was like, oh yeah, it's a podcast. It's not really a radio show.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So we have here a mentor, sponsor, a racially ambiguous.
Keep going. Keep going.
He's the owner, the founder, the CEO of 1Life1 Fitness.
A little more.
He has this other this brand coming. It's like a fupa.
Chill. Don't put that out there yet. It's not trademarked.
It's too early.
It's not trademarked.
So again, we have Nick Sherman. This is one of my. Okay, this is a commercial. This is not what you want to hear.
What type of podcast am I on?
We are not sponsored by whatever that just was. We're not sponsored at all.
Air horn for me. Drum roll too.
So again, we are here. This is the sponsor special. This is the interview segment of R3LAT Radio, which I am not good at, but we're gonna fake it until we make it.
Hey, I'm here.
So, Mr. Sherman, would you like Mr. Sherman or?
I was gonna have a Janet Jackson joke, but it's too early in the podcast.
Too early. Hold on. Wait a minute for that one. We're coming back to that.
Full on.
Anyway, you know what? I'm throwing all my questions out the window. We're gonna fly. We're gonna freestyle this one.
I knew this was coming, people. I seen this coming from a mile away.
In your journey of being an entrepreneur, which you are, what keeps you from going back to a regular 9-to-5? That's a weird question.
It's a weird question to start off with.
Bang!
Well, the intro, my name is Nick Sherman. 1Life1U.com.
1Life1U.com. He's also on Instagram at 1Life1U Fitness. Don't follow his personal page. You don't play that.
Wow. Not go back to a regular job. I didn't like having a boss. It was whack.
He didn't like having a boss, people.
You know, I figured.
He's the light-skinned Dame Dash.
Wow. I worked so many years, had so many bosses.
Right.
And then there was a point in time where my one main job was going out of business. And I go, oh, all right, I'm not doing this no more.
I think that was a sign.
Yeah, it was like sink or swim. I'll go all in, and then see how it works. Still here 3 years later, so doing something. Air horn.
We gotta have that air horn. Every time Nick makes sense, we're gonna play the air horn. If he doesn't, we're gonna give him the. Okay.
It's going to be way many air horns today. All the knowledge bombs are being dropped.
Hell yeah.
Not by me.
We're probably going to teach you guys something too. Okay, so you say you were tired of having a boss. Now you're your own boss. You get to do whatever you want, whatever you like, whenever you like, however you like.
Not really.
Well, I mean,
you know how it is.
Yeah, you're for the people.
Yeah.
This is not about me, folks. You are for the people, right? But what if you come into a situation where somebody expects something of you, even though you're your own boss, they expect something of you, and you can't quite deliver? Do you try to accommodate those people, or?
In what way are you talking? Like training-wise?
In your business.
In training-wise?
In training, yeah. Like if somebody says, oh, I can't do this, how do you go about motivating them to do it, or do you make special arrangements?
Make them do it anyway.
That is an air horn, people.
No, I have a lot of people who come in and think that they can't do certain things. Or
I was one of them.
Certain things are just impossible.
I admit.
And if you come to me with a goal,
right,
it may not happen day 1, it may not happen day 10, 20, 30.
Right.
We'll work towards it every single day to try to get it possible. Longevity, step-by-step progress.
I got to do this before the commercial comes on, because this one is timed. Okay, so you help people work towards their goals. Now, what if somebody comes in and they don't necessarily have a goal or a plan? How do you go about that? Like, do you go by like kind of what they want to look like or what they want to feel like? How do you do that?
Usually one of my first questions is when people first come in, meet them for the first time, I go, why are you here? It's super simple. It's really because...
Why are you here?
Not that mean, but
get out.
Not get out. But you have to have a reason to come see me. It could be weight loss, weight gain, want to be stronger, you have a certain job you want to do, a certain career you want to take part of.
Right.
There's a certain activity you want to do. There has to be something for you to be here.
Right.
If you're not here, you could just be in Planet Fitness somewhere, just going on the treadmill for an hour. That was for Planet Fitness.
That was for Planet Fitness.
So if you're here, there has to be a reason you're here.
Right.
And I try to go through and find that reason. I don't take I want to lose weight as an answer. There has to be a number. I don't take just a number as an answer. There has to be a date.
Oh.
You had to keep progressing and have actual steps towards this.
And you have to be consistent, I'm assuming.
Consistency
is key. Now, aside from that, what was the process of naming your business, 1Life1 Fitness? Like, where did you come up with that?
I wish I had like a cool story. I wish I had a cool story.
Here comes the shit, ladies and gentlemen.
But for real,
put your big boots on.
There's no story. It kind of just over time, slowly progressed to what that is.
Hold up, you said over time, so when you started, you kind of didn't have a name?
No, it wasn't no name. It wasn't.
It would just come to Nick's.
It wasn't no name. Like the 1Life1, that name was before I was a trainer. It was before any of this.
Wow.
I had that. I had the website and the blog. I was just putting up random fitness and nutrition stuff.
Oh, so you actually started on the internet first?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Just helping people out. Because I lost maybe 30, 40 pounds.
Come on. Let me get to the question.
Fine.
Let me get to the question. Hold on.
Fine.
All right, we give them that. When did you start your fitness journey to be able to, convert it into a business to help others? When did you start your personal journey? And how much the fuck did you weigh before? I don't know how much he weighed, folks, but I seen him before this, and he is not the same guy. He's like a half of who he was.
Yeah, I wasn't that big. Chill. Good question, though, Rob. I want to say 225, 230. Not the good kind, not like The Rock and things like that, so.
That's how big he was. You got to see him now, folks. You have to see this. Like, this is a whole different guy.
I lost probably like 40 pounds, dropped to like 190. I actually got to like 175 for a little bit. But that was like smoker me. I didn't smoke, but it was like playing basketball every day me. So I got down really low, and then just from doing that, people were like, how?
Yeah,
so
of course.
Started helping people out.
There's a general interest in this overweight society on how did you do it versus
70% of people in the country.
Yes, 70% of big people. And I love big people. You know, I love big people because I was a big one myself until I started coming here to 1Life1 Fitness.
Hey.
So you said you were playing basketball. Were you doing anything else? Like, did you have some kind of regimen after a while, or did you build something to where you can lose more weight or just tone up or something?
For me, it was really paying attention to the food.
Mm-hmm.
That really helped burn everything off. Like paying attention, eating actual vegetables and fruits and stuff.
Actual vegetables.
Not just like corn and like peppers that people be doing. But
let's give it up for actual vegetables.
Actual like broccoli and asparagus and spinach and stuff like that. Popeye was right. Like for real. So like eating actual vegetables, drinking a large amount of water.
Right.
And then just moving my body. And that was before I was even like stepping into a gym and stuff like that. Like the gym stuff came after
later
the weight loss.
Now with the gym stuff coming later, was that kind of like just to tone what you already had lost, or was that to how can I put this? All right, what I really want to ask is, were you stealing secrets from the gym to bring it to your own gym? Let's talk about it.
Oh, because most gyms are trash.
Cut it!
Most commercial gyms are trash. They just kind of want you to come in, pay for a membership, and then never come back.
Yeah.
Shout out to Planet Fitness. That's a cool business model. I wish I came up with it. But in terms of helping people, it's not about that. But they had Tootsie Rolls on the front desk. They had pizza nights and bagel mornings.
And I've read that their most lucrative time is like the first of the year.
Yeah.
Because everybody has that new year, new me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I read, because I actually read.
Hey.
Air horn for that. Still know how to read. If you guys are listening, we are drinking the finest of Poland Springs.
We're drinking 1Life1 water.
Yeah, hold on, let's put it back down for the people who are going to see this later.
We are not being sponsored by nobody else, so we are drinking Rob Riley Really water.
Oh my God. All right. So we've bashed Planet Fitness. I'm going to say we because I think it's garbage too.
That was the true goal of
that was the
podcast.
goal. Like that was pretty much it. Like I don't have it. That's it. Interview over. I don't know. What inspired you to, instead of just being a one-on-one trainer, to have a complete like gym experience versus just going out to people and being like a one-on-one fitness coach and trainer?
I actually like working out. People are just like, that's really weird. But I really do. If I wasn't getting paid for it, I'd still be finding time to go to the gym and work out. I was doing that beforehand.
Right.
And I figured if I enjoy it, if I'm pretty decent at it,
right,
make some money off of it. Right? That's how it goes.
Entrepreneurship at its finest.
That's all it is.
If you have a skill, you're pretty good at that skill. You don't have to be the top of the line or whatever.
True.
You're pretty good at that skill. Use that skill to make money.
Yes.
And be your own boss, essentially.
And in my field, I'm using my skill to help people.
Yeah, you're helping people and not just ripping them off.
True.
Like some of those
Go ahead, say it. I'll say it. Say Herbalife. Say it.
I forgot the tea names too. I think they're all a scam.
The tea drinkers,
teas and the
Fit Tea,
Herbalife,
the waist trainer people, the Herbalife people.
It's all
Chill.
a joke.
Chill. Just because you put coach in front of your name.
Just you're not a coach.
Just because you went to Miami and got your ass done doesn't mean you can put fit at the end of your Instagram name. That's not how this works. I'm looking at Khloe Kardashian having apps. I'm looking at all that. You can't do that type of stuff. I'm
looking at Khloe too. Is that the which one is that? Is that the big giant one?
I don't know.
Is that OJ's daughter, Khloe?
I thought they were all OJ's daughter. Is that not a thing?
All right, turn those songs off in just a second. I don't know why.
Is that the commercial break right there? Is that what this is?
Hell no, ain't no commercial bit. No, but yeah, like all that stuff is fake. The reason I came to 1Life1 Youth Fitness is because I like that you're in depth and you're one-on-one still with a house full of people.
Yeah. Like
you create workouts and you work around people's limitations as well.
You have to.
You still push us, but you work around. Like when I came here, I couldn't do a full sit-up. I just couldn't do it. I don't know if it was a mental thing or if it was like strictly a physical thing, but I just couldn't do it. And we worked for maybe like a week or two, and then by like the third week, I was like, I'm doing it,
Yeah.
So that's why I came here, because like you really, you kind of single us out and you make sure that you know what each individual needs.
Yeah.
So that gets an air horn for you doing that, because I honestly wasn't able to do a sit-up, which is crazy.
And that's how people are all the time. They come in here with kind of their own limitations.
Right.
And it's my job to kind of help them get past that.
Now, with people and their limitations, right, would you say it's like 100% mental,
No.
100% physical, half and half? Like, what is it? What do you think it is?
It depends on what it is. Certain things is all mental.
Okay.
I use the box jump as a reference.
Right.
A lot of people can do a box jump.
He's talking about this box right here, ladies and gentlemen.
So a lot of people can do a box jump, but
Right.
mentally, they're just like, they see it and they kind of check out.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 15, 20 minutes with people knowing that they can do it, just to mentally get them to do it one time. Once you can do it once, you're fine.
Right.
But then there's certain things to where it's like doing pull-ups. That's not mental. Some people really just can't, pull themselves up.
My feet are too heavy. I can't pull myself up. That's what I'm going to stick with.
The cement blocks, it gets a little heavy, but it's a little back and forth with the mental and physical.
Now, I'm really focusing on the workout part, because I tend to like the building aspect and the sculpting of like one's body and just changing your image. But it also has to do with diet. You mentioned diet earlier. With diet, how can one stay on the path of righteousness with eating? Because I eat like complete garbage, but I do incorporate like the vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. And now I've seen myself trying to change over from, hey, do I want this donut? Or, hey, do I want this like bag of carrots or something?
That's sad.
It is sad, because I do like donuts.
Don't we all?
So how do you introduce diet into the equation? Because the working out part, we can come and physically see you
can come
like,
in
hey,
and actually do the work.
right?
Yeah.
But you can't see us at home unless we're live on Instagram or something.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm cheating on my diet, bitch.
Shout out to those people. I'm always paying attention.
He's always watching.
What happens is, one of the first things I tell people before we start working out,
right?
Before I even get into the diet, I tell people to start drinking more water.
Okay.
I usually ask, how much water are you drinking? They go, a lot. I drink a bottle or two. Chill. I go, aim for 4 or 5 bottles a day. You get that down. I tell people, don't worry about it. Anything except that.
Right.
Do that, work out. Once you get that down, and then I'll start working slowly. Add this in, or take this out. and just slow habits.
Okay.
So you build the habits of maybe adding some vegetables to just breakfast.
So it's not like a Weight Watchers where you just like, here, eat this now, and this will go down, and then you got to keep buying into this.
No, I tell people I try to change your habits and try to change your lifestyle.
Over time.
Over time.
Not like a rush thing.
When you came in, I never said, hey, in 3 weeks, you're going to look like this.
Yeah, you did.
I don't tell people that.
It just worked out. It happened.
Yeah, I don't tell people, hey, this is a 4-week program, this is an 8-week program. I go, we're going to do this to try to build this upon your whole life. So that way you'll have those habits, whether or not you stay here and keep working out here or go out and do your own thing. You know, I should be drinking water. I should be eating this style and this way.
But he totally wants you guys to stay here.
Of course.
Why would he not?